Welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. I played this game a long time ago, years ago, back in the old streaming space at the office, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I only gave it one session because, I mean, it was kind of overwhelmingly complex. It's the kind of game where you look at it, you're like, oh wow, this is fascinating, so many good ideas. But actually winning the game will take a lot of mental effort and probably a lot of silently staring at things. So I didn't want to complete it on the stream, but then I get so overwhelmed by all the different games I want to play, I actually never came back to it. So I've forgotten everything about Return of the Obra Dinn. Now, this game was just requested by one of my viewers on Twitch, Fallstar, and so I decided, you know what? Yeah, this is a good idea. Let's come back to Return of the Obra Dinn and start it again completely from scratch, because there's no way I'm going to really, remember everything that I learned about it the first time through. So what this might be is just a repeat of the exact same video I made before, just with me in a different place, slightly older, with weirder hair. So let's hit the begin button. And yeah, so I apparently solved 3 fates back in 2019, and let's start again and see if we can beat 3 fates. I don't know. La Coalition wants to know if I have given a look to the Oregon Trail reboot. I have not, because you requested that I play that in July, and so I'm not bothering to look at it until July. If you don't know, by the way, my Twitch viewers can request that I play games by saving up their channel points, and La Coalition is one of my mods, has infinite channel points, and so he can make me play a game whenever he wants to. So, Lost at Sea, 1803, the good ship Obra Dinn. Built 1796 London, 800 tons, 18-foot draft. I don't need to know all this information, so it's gone. Honorable East India Company. The Honorable East India Company? Attention, chief investor. Okay, I can't read today, apparently. Insurance and claims. Okay, so the basic idea of the Obra Dinn is it's a ship that has returned. All the crew is missing. I am an insurance investigator, and I'm there to figure out what happened so we knew who to give money to, if anyone. And so I've got the ability to kind of look back in time at what happened on this ship and try to solve the mystery of what happened to everyone on board.
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
So this game has one of the most insane rendering styles I have ever seen. Like, the whole thing is made to look like an old, like, a 2-color adventure game. Only those, like things sort of in the vein of, say, like, text adventures that used to be illustrated. There was a Hobbit game like that I played, or at least watched somebody play when I was very, very young. They looked like this, but it would be still images drawn in 2 colors, in like 2-color gradients like this. Having it rendered this way in real time is absolutely nuts. Okay, so he's supposed to hoist something up, I guess. Again, I have forgotten almost everything about this. I know the premise. Can look at a skeleton. Okay, so that skeleton managed to make it all the way here. Okay, it looks like this door is locked. This one can be opened. Can I just open anything? Are these drawers all openable? Ah, the door! Who shut that door?
Oi!
Ah, hello.
Too heavy!
You need some help? Am I supposed to come down and get it? I'm betting original me figured this part of it out
Take it yourself or open it here.
much faster. Okay, so we'll grab it. And we've got what looks like a book. Okay. So I can hit the D button. Oh, I'm using WASD to page through it. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come. Regrettably, blah, blah, blah. So it says the bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Okay, so I need to use this pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone on board. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. Okay, so we've got the journey. It's showing me some background information about the ship, its plans. It's got a little bit of the crew roster. Oh, and I can actually scroll through the entire crew roster. And it's got a little entry on the side for their fate, of which I don't know any of. And then we've got some photos. Oh, no, not photos, sketches. Right, this is the 1800s. There were photos in the 1800s, but they wouldn't have been that common. So I can look at all these people. I don't know who they are. Some guy playing the fiddle. Somebody dancing. Oh, there's a whole... Oh, it's long. It's like a fold-out page. This book has a centerfold. So, is this all the people on board? Somebody is being tied up and kill. Oh yeah, they're shooting him. Oh wow, okay. Anyway, loose cargo. Okay, then we've got a bunch of just places for notes that I have not filled out yet. Okay, I'm trying to hit escape to get out of here. How do I get out of here? How do I go? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Wait. Okay. I have to skim through the entire book first? Really? I can't leave? Okay, so hitting escape seemed like it was just an undo button, basically. It was just backing me out. Okay, so I'm just going to skim through the entire book. There's nothing written on it. Unholy captives, soldiers. So there are these stories that I guess were told aboard this boat. And it's highlighting different locations where I can maybe kick off learning each of these stories. Coalition says, I have a feeling this is going to go Lovecraftian. Yeah, I agree. That's the impression I get too. Okay, so bargain will remain unknown to me. And escape. And then the end. And then we've got a glossary where I can learn, I can find out what all these things are. So if I run into these terms, I know what they mean. Tab opens and closes. They don't tell me how to close the book until the end. Nice. So Jedi Citrix has showed up. It's good to have you here. Says that she loves this game so much. And she's like shocked that I haven't played it. So I played about 1 hour of it, but I have not given it a proper playthrough. But I've been hearing so many people talk about how important this game is to them that it does make me want to give it another go. In fact, I just started listening to a new podcast. It's another Rock Paper Shotgun podcast called Indiscovery, and this game rated really highly among the indie games that they talked about. Okay, so I got that little like evil pocket watch. I'm not sure how to bring it out though. So E zooms in. For some reason, Q goes left just like A does. And Z goes forward? What? Okay, I've got some weird controls on here. I'm just poking around, trying to figure out... Oh, okay. Wait, I got near this dead body. And the watch comes out.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Okay, so now we've got... the dead body is this guy who is shot by the captain as he was trying to break down the door. Now, by the way, How is the audio for you all? Were you able to hear that dialogue? Let me know. I can turn it up if I need to. Okay, so I've unlocked this scene, and I can explore it. So we got a guy with an axe and a beard dying. This other guy is a witness to it. This, I believe, is the captain. He's underclothed. In this room, there's nothing too interesting, I don't think. And I can't get past the captain into the room. Also, I don't think I'm allowed to sort of completely leave the area. Yeah, it starts to close in on me if I leave. Okay. So now it's showing me the book and showing me that towards the end, because that's when, you know, the captain was shooting that guy. The dead body that is still on the ship makes sense as one of the last people to die. So it's filling in a bunch of information. Outside the captain's quarters. Okay, this unknown soul met an unknown fate. So, I don't think it was an unknown fate, right? They were shot with a gun. And they were shot by the captain, Robert Witterell. I don't know who they are, though. Captain opened the door, kicking it, so it reviews the... So it basically takes notes on everything that I saw. Others were present. Okay, so it's helping me identify who in the picture I saw. So this guy was shot. Yeah, so this is the guy who was shot. This is the guy who's next to him. And this is the captain, I assume, if we're highlighting the three that are present. That is very helpful because they've got all of these, like, sketchy faces where I can't tell the difference between these people, but they're telling me who it is exactly we've identified. But it says, wait, it says 3 others were present. Others? Others besides this guy? I only saw 3 people total. Oh, Jedi Cytric says that actually the screen dilating on me was actually just time-based. It wasn't because I left. Okay, so I don't know who this guy is. But I do know he was shot by the captain. Can I it looks like I don't think I can interact with things. I think I'm kind of stuck here. Does the fact that he has an axe mean anything? Okay, so what if okay, so I can leave through this door? Okay, so I don't know who that was. But, oh, now this door is open. And now I can see this death scene.
Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Okay, so we got a fight. This looks like 2 completely different people from what happened before. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Well, no, this guy is dead in the same scene. So maybe this is... So, but... Wait, is this... Oh, maybe this is the captain. I thought both of them looked like they had shirts on, but maybe this is the captain and he's killing the other guy. Are there any other clues? What the heck is this? What? Who's this guy? This guy jumping down with a knife in his teeth. There's a pistol on the ground. But the captain was using a knife to cut the guy's throat, right? Is that what I was seeing? Okay, who is this and how did they die? I don't know who he is, but he was clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned, froze, fell, exploded, expired, eaten, killed, knifed. There we go, knifed. Knifed by the captain, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who he was. So the captain was there. When it says 2 others were present, it feels like what they mean is 2 total were except, oh wait. This is the guy with the knife. I forgot that I could scroll. So does that mean, oh yeah, this guy was also there. That in the previous thing, that's funny. Okay. Okay, so basically, each of these scenes that I get has a little accounting here and an opportunity to identify the body that I found. Okay, so the pistol's on the ground. He did get knifed. He was trying to hit him with a thing, with a stick. I don't think there's anything else here I need to see. So I'm going to leave through that door again. So, Coalition says that I've got the names of the 2 victims already. Where do I have their names? Because, I mean, I'm guessing that the one standing next to the captain might very well be like the first mate or something, but I don't know where I would have that information. Yeah, Jedi suggests that I don't have that information too. So I'm going to go with me not having that information unless somebody tells me where it should be. Oh, Coalition says check the pictures. It does tell you the names of some of them. So paging through this takes for frickin' ever. Let's go to the table of contents. So if I... Okay, so this is unknown. This guy is unknown. Yeah, so I'm not seeing names on these. I'm seeing explanations like the notes that I've already taken about their death on this page, Coalition, but I'm not seeing their names written here anywhere. So it might be that Coalition saw that the notes on their methods of death were there and might have misread those as their names. Ugh. Okay, there's somebody gurgling to death. And now we've got this guy getting bludgeoned with some kind of stick. He tried to sneak up on the captain. This guy is gurgling to death. Is there anything else of note? Oh, somebody is... Are they dead in here? Okay, so how do I think I'm... The door is shut. Do I just need to wait until the book comes up? Is there a way to make the book come up sooner? Because I think I'm ready to go here. There we go. So, yeah, Coalition points out that the guy who was sneaking in the back was mentioned in the very first story, but I never saw him. He's curious if there's a way that I can track that guy down. Maybe so. There might be something interesting there. So I think he was clubbed by the captain. Again, I don't know who he was. One other person was present, though there was some kind of person or body in that bed. So, Jedi Side Tricks, yes. If you've got information about how to play the game that would help me progress more effectively, I will willingly accept that information from you. You know, like I don't necessarily want solutions to puzzles, but I would love to know if there's just a thing I can do that I'm missing. Oh yeah, so Jedi points out that I can go back to any previously seen memory. Like for instance, if I wanted to, I want to go back to this one to see if I can see that third assassin. But does that mean that I have to go to the corpse that originally triggered it? Ah, so this is part 1 of 4. So I still need to... Right. So now I'm just curious. Can I find that other assassin? Like, if I go up here... Ah, here we are. Yes, he's right there. I didn't see him the first time. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to see that. See where he was at that stage. So it looks like because there's 4 parts, I think that I've probably got another body to look at. Maybe in... Oh. So there's this body. Let's do this one first, but I'm betting that other body, that person seems like they died under entirely unrelated circumstances.
Abigail, your brother, my friend, I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me
Oh, is this guy about to kill himself?
for everything.
Yeah, okay, he shot himself through the heart. And so Jedi Psych Trick says we can zoom in on anyone to see who they were in the picture. Wow. That's actually a really neat effect. I like that. And I think it's made easier by the fact that they chose such a sort of not simple art style, but like this art style lends itself towards things like that. So the captain was killed by his own hand. Then we hit tab to open the book. So open the book. What? Okay, yes. So now we're opening directly to him. It says unknown. I think we do know who this is. Oh, but part 4 hasn't been filled yet. Do I really just have to wait? Jedi, is there no way for me to accelerate the dilation here? Like, I imagine, especially if I played this through a second time or something, I would really want that to go faster. Okay, so this is the captain. This person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using... I didn't realize they were blurred. I thought that was just what the art looked like. Study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book, maps, crew manifests, and artist sketches along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. Okay. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions by using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through the process of elimination. Good luck. Okay, so but this is Witterel. And he was shot with a gun by his own self. Wait. Can I not say... Do I have to say... Oh, suicide. Suicide with gun. There we go. I didn't catch that was a separate option. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Okay. So that does make me want to sort of look back at the crew here. Okay, So, okay, so we've got, yeah, these people are blurry, but the people who are actually, like, but, okay, this guy's still blurry. But it says this guy's not blurry, which means he can be identified. Now, he certainly looks like, I mean, he's wearing a fancy hat. He's standing next to the captain. It would be easy to assume that he's like the first mate or some other important officer. But I'm not sure. Like, how sure do I need to be? So he was the guy who was killed out here. Like, how sure do I need to be of his identity to try to identify him? Maybe if I can identify one other person and he's the third, maybe I'll make a guess about who he is. Okay, what did that mean? Does that just mean that I've found all 4 scenes? Okay, yeah, so I wonder, is there, if I look at the crew, so William Hoskett, first mate, Edward Nichols, second mate, Martin Parrott, third mate, any of those feel like they might be valid possible people there. Formosan royalty, underway, people dancing. Yeah, so it feels like all of these officers standing together are probably at the top of that list. I'm just not sure who they are. So let's do some more investigation. Okay, I keep forgetting how to get out of the boat. It's tab. Out of the book, it's tab. Okay, so let's... I think this might be where it gets weird because I think she died under completely different circumstances. Okay, so she was shouting to someone named Martin. So this guy... That guy's Martin. Martin Parrott, third mate? That makes sense to me. Are there any other Martins real quick? It looks like no. So I'm going to say that guy's Martin Parrott. And they didn't give her a name. She seemed... I forgot... He was saying a name for her, wasn't he? Back in his... The Abigail. Okay, yeah. So, Coliseum reminds me that this was Abigail. Abigail? Abigail Witterell. Okay, so she's related to the captain. And she was killed by... What the... What? What? Oh, there's so much more going on. Okay. So, this guy, he's got a hat on. That seems important. There were a couple of hatmen. He's that hat man. Oh no, oh no, oh no! It's all closing in! I have not begun to explore this. Okay. So this happened in a different place on the journey. The corpse was moved post-mortem. She met not an unknown fate. She was crushed by rigging, but also by a beast. Like, which... She was crushed by rigging, but it was rigging wielded by a beast. So I'm not... I mean, the beast didn't do it directly. Right? So maybe falling rigging is what we want? I'm a little confused, honestly. Like, I don't know which of those is right. I mean, Coalition says the rigging was caused by beast, not wielded by it. I don't know. This looks pretty wielded to me. Also, my hands are shaking. I don't know why I'm... Okay, I just hit space. I don't know what space did. What did space do? What am I looking for? What happened now? Is something over here? Is it coming from somewhere? I don't know what this is. I don't remember this part. Oh, what's this? This thing is... It's leading me somewhere? I can't move. Oh, I just hit space again. Okay. Some kind of thing is leading me. What is this? Oh, it has made me a new dead body. It's a virtual dead body. I don't think I fully explored the previous thing. Oh, hey, Fallstar. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for encouraging me to play this. Okay, so this guy was ripped in half by a beast after trying to stab it. This guy is doing something. Who's he trying to... Oh, he's trying to catch this gun. So this guy is throwing a gun to that guy. This guy's trying to shoot the beast. This guy's trying to poke the beast. And this guy's just trying to get his drink on. There's a lot going on here. Is that a goat in there? Why do they have a goat? Okay, but we're focused on this dude. Okay, who is this? How do they die? I don't know who it is, but he was definitely expired, killed, poison shot through the spike, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart by a terrible beast. And 12 others were present. Like, I have just... Okay, so this guy who was clubbed by the captain, he's there. I don't know which guy he is, but he's there. Who else is present? Ah, so that's Martin Parrott. And this guy was there. And that... I mean, okay. Okay. I've said what I could. Wait, and there's it's vibrating again. But hold on a second. There's just so much here to explore. Like, I guess I'll have to take my time with this later on. Okay, so I need to find the shiny thing. Oh, it's over here? So basically, okay, so I'm going to slowly fill this ship up with bodies. That's what I'm going to be doing. Slowly filling the ship up with bodies. So the ship started out mostly empty except for the actual dead bodies left on board. But now I'm going to have all these, like, images of dead bodies left here. Okay, so I guess the first thing I'm doing right now is just accumulating this story. And then later I can go and explore all of its details. Hold on to something. Throw the powder. Wait, what is happening? Okay, so this is a person who was... Wait, are they carrying powder? And they're exploding right now? Is that, like, were they carrying powder and somebody shot it and it blew up? Maybe? That looks like it might be an explosion. I'm not sure. We got somebody running up with guns. We got... Okay, tattooed guy is still alive. So it feels like we're going back in time here. Whole ship is off kilter. Yeah, this looks like I've caught an explosion. I'm not sure why it blew up exactly. I don't see anyone, like, firing a gun at it. The Doom. All right. So, who is this and how do they die? I mean, they were burned? Exploded? Okay, and I don't have to choose a cause. They were blasted by an explosion. No cause necessary. Okay. Okay, so now I no longer have the vibrating... I no longer have the vibrating thing. So I can zoom in on these guys to try to identify them. Or at least figure out who else they've been in what other stories. But some of these guys, they don't really stand out. Who were you? Some random dude. You're nondescript is what you are. What about you, though? You were guy in hat. And you were guy in other hat. Okay, so we got a couple of officers coming up the stairs. Do I have a door to leave? There it is. Oh, it's all... The door is, like, all off kilter. That's great. Okay, so this guy's here, so I can open the book whenever I want. So I kind of want to go back and look at the previous, like, let's see what I missed in those previous glimpses of that event. So let's start with her. And that's part 8 of 8. Ooh, that's the thing I haven't looked at, is the context of this. Okay, so this was Martin. We figured that out. We don't know how Martin died. He's just falling down right now. Jedi Cytric says, I find myself wanting something, anything like this game. They need to make another. So I forgot what else this developer has done. I feel like they have done other things since this that were very different, but I don't remember exactly what. Okay, so this was that guy. This is that guy. None of them are actually dying. Is there some place where I've... So is it gonna, like, all of the occasions that I have to find a new dead body Are they always automatically revealed to me? Like through the the pocket watch vibrating and sending me out, like and like sending me to chase something down. Is there? Am I only looking right now for more like mystery details? I'm not actually looking for additional dead bodies, because if there was an additional dead body, it would have already showed it to me. Oh, so Fallstar says that this is the creator of Papers, Please, which actually I think came before this game. That is Lucas Pope. So, okay, that might have been what I was thinking of. That the same person created Papers, Please and created this, which is just... That's an insane oeuvre to have. Oh, you know what? It looks like this has now been opened up by that previous investigation. So now I can come down here. Let me look at the Doom real quick. So we got part 8, part 7. Okay, we are looking at the Doom backwards. So her getting crushed is the last event. This guy getting torn apart is before that. This guy getting blasted is before that. So maybe we're going for the event that happened right before that. Okay, so this guy was crushed by a cannon. And we've got these guys up here. Is this all I can do? I don't think I can explore much deeper. Oh, wait, no, I can. Oh, that's Martin again, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's Martin. And that's some dude. Okay, that looks like that's about it. I'm really interested in sort of figuring out what I'll end up learning. Oh, is this the bottom half of that same guy? Or is it that's a different guy, isn't it? Am I going to be chasing down this body next? Okay, so I don't know who this is, but he was crushed by a cannon. And now I'm all vibraty. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got this half man I need to go check out. Where are you taking me? Right here. All right, half man. This guy... Oh, he was shot by a cannon. The cannon came unaligned, and he was shot by it. Oh, gosh. Okay. And this guy feels bad. It seems like he's the one who lit the fuse. Oh, and... Oh, this... Oh, we got tattooed guy. I think that's everything we've got. One thing that's kind of cool about this art style is that they can show you really, really grisly things, but it's not as disturbing because it's rendered in this sort of abstract-y sort of way. So you can actually grapple with some pretty horrific deaths, but not feel like you're just in some kind of Saw-like gore fest, you know? Very kind of classy illustrations of terrible things. Okay, so this guy... Oh, wait, we've got 2 deaths? Hold on a second. I think this... We've got 2 deaths. So I think this was the guy who died from being shot with the cannon. Pretty sure. Shot with a cannon. By the beast? Right? I'm pretty sure. But this guy, I'm actually not sure who that is. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, I should have identified that guy better. Because this guy, that's Top Hat guy. So I think I got that right. But who else is one of these guys being killed and I didn't realize it? So that's the guy up there. Oh, this is the same guy from earlier. Okay. And I know who this guy is. I don't see another death, but maybe that's what this is about to tell me about. Oh, I totally did not see this guy. That must be the same, like the second guy from that picture. Or maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, that is very subtle. Okay, so this guy was crushed by the cannon, by the beast. These other guys were trying to stop it. And which guy is... Oh, I get it now. Okay, so 2 guys were here. Top Hat guy and this guy. But I couldn't tell. They were so horrifically destroyed. I couldn't tell they were 2 people. But I guess they were both in that blast of debris. So, yeah, so I'm calling that those 2 people getting shot by the beast? But, I mean, I don't know if that's really fair. I don't think the beast understood what it was doing. Coalición is referring to the tentacled monster as the giant, cute cuttlefish who is trying to cuddle the ship. Okay, so this guy was crushed by a cannon. I just hit the tab button by accident. So let's go over here. So this guy was blasted with a cannon. This guy was also blasted with a cannon by the beast. I mean, is there like a by accident? I'm not sure. But yes, his location of the corpses 1x. Okay. So what else am I looking for here? So that guy was in the process of getting crushed. These guys are still trying to fire a cannon. Is that it? Because my pocket watch isn't vibrating. Oh, here we go. There's the door. Jedi Cytric says, I'm fascinated by how differently you're playing this compared with how I played it. So I'm actually really curious, Jedi Cytrix. I'm playing it in the way that feels most obvious to me. I'm not sure what other way there is to play this. And so I'd be really interested in sort of, if you could highlight sort of the difference for me in how you played the game. Like, what was the main thing you did differently from me? Ah, the privy. Awesome. Okay, there's a little chaos in here, but not any dead bodies yet. Can I open this? Okay, just somebody's birth. What about in here? Okay, so Jedi Citrix says that she actually spent more time digging through all the details to try to identify people at each stage rather than sort of progressing through the story and trying to find the bigger picture first, like I'm doing. She said that I could have 3 identified by now. Probably. So I'm assuming. I think it's not crazy for me to assume that that first guy was the first mate. Wait, is that the same? I don't think that's the same dead body. So I might presume that that guy's the first mate, in which case that would probably give me 3. Because I've already got Abigail and the captain. And maybe I'll try that. Wait, I think this is already... Yeah, this is one I've already done. Did I already say this guy was killed by a loose cannon? I think I might not have. I think I might have... Okay, no, I did say he was crushed by a loose cannon. Okay. Okay, so that was one that I had already done. Well, why don't we go and do that? Like, if I can remember how to get out of here. So Coalition is suggesting that maybe this might be a good time for me to do an episode break. I don't think I will right now because I've only got less than half an hour before my next meeting, so I might as well just sort of keep going rather than try to make a new episode in which possibly nothing happens. So let's, because I've already identified Abigail and the captain, let's go and try to identify this guy as the first mate. Let's say this is William Hoskett. Well done. 3 fates correct. So, Captain Robert Witterell shot himself. William Hoskett was shot by a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. And Abigail Hoskett Witterell. It just occurred to me that was her brother or something. And I'm getting some lines. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, so I've now matched what I accomplished the first time I played this. And then the question is, what else is there to discover here? Did I already go in here? I think I did. I think there weren't any dead bodies. Is going through these doors, like, a useful thing to do at this stage? Or are these likely to acquire dead bodies later on? I can't open that. I think that when I... Oh, there's a knife here. Aha! Okay, hold on. Is that 1 dead body or 2?
Oh no, you're cut.
Scottish?
Leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him back, to save him.
you tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Okay. This guy tried to help Pete. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Who's Brennan? Oh, we got more dead bodies. Okay, so this guy tried to help someone named Pete. That's going to be useful later. I'm trying... Is this a guy I've seen before? I don't know. They all look so similar to each other. This guy is Scottish. I wonder if that... Hold on. Let's... So we're talking about, wait, which guy? Oh, crap. I thought I could identify him in the picture again, but who are you again? Oh, this is Hoskett. Oh, that's why I didn't, this is a guy I've already identified. Okay, got it. All right. Escape. So this is starting a new memory, but I don't have the beginning of the doom yet. Who is this? How did they die? 3 others were present. Oh, no. Okay, I don't know who this is. I can't tell how they died. But we've got more. Specifically, this of the 2 dead bodies is the one that I need to grab. So, no, Fallstar, I've not really looked closely at the crew and the passengers, like the manifest. Mostly just because I figured that that's a less visual thing, and so I kind of, I've been focusing on the stuff that's actually, like, might be more fun to watch, like chasing little ghost clouds around. Okay, so the person that I just found, they just got bludgeoned. Okay, so this is Bicor and a hat guy. And this is, oh, our friend from before. So I don't know who he is, but he bludgeoned Bicor and hat dude, who might have just killed, oh, this guy. I remember this guy. And is this the guy? Oh, this guy was stabbed. The guy that we found in there before, he's got a like a knife in his back. Okay. You gotta hold a lot in your head in this game. Okay, so he was clubbed. And I know who it was. I just don't know who it is on the list. Coalition? Yes. Coalition reminds me of, there's a Love, Death, and Robots episode called The Voyage. Called Voyage, this reminds him of. Because that was also another, like, monster is killing everyone on the ship type situation. Though it looks like there's, yeah, and people are preemptively killing each other because of the whole monster situation. Wait, this is not the body I'm going after? Oh, no, it is. It just wasn't shiny. Okay. It's funny that I go to straight to the body in the memory, but then I have to also follow the cloud to the body in the real world. Okay. I said, let's see what this is. Oh, plotting a mutiny, huh? So someone overheard the plot and was killed for it. Or no. Oh, maybe this was the guy overhearing the plot. It would make sense, maybe. And then this was the guy who was plotting? It's hard to be sure, honestly. That audio didn't give me enough. So, one of these guys was... They both look like officers. One of them was plotting a mutiny. The other one wasn't. They got into a struggle. The gun went off. But who was that guy talking to? Oh, wait. And there's a knife? Wait, somebody also got knifed? And this was the guy who was saying, I tried to pull Pete back. But who's Pete? Okay, so I don't know who this is, but he was definitely shot with a gun by an unknown assailant. And there's another one? Oh, I think I see sparkles. Nope, that's just the sea. I don't know what am I looking for exactly? Oh, could it be up the stairs? Oh, I didn't think about going upstairs. What the heck? They're like launching a dead body overboard? All right. So this used to be closed, but now it's open. Yeah, I never got this far in my first session.
Let them go.
Okay. Let them go. So some people are trying to leave. I remember these two. These were like horrified during the beast attack. Okay, so somebody's trying to stop some people leaving the ship. They get shot for their trouble. And this is... Yeah, Hoskett and... this guy, his friend, his fellow mutineer. And this guy's like, hey, let them go. Is this guy the one saying this? Oh, this is the captain. Okay, so the captain is here. But he's not the one shooting this guy. He's wielding the gun. Oh, he probably shot this guy. Maybe. Okay, so this guy was shot by her. We don't know who she is exactly. I mean, I think, actually, the women on the ship, there's so few women on the ship. It might not be that hard to identify them, come to think of it. Because that wasn't Abigail. Somebody else. So I don't know who this is. They were shot with a gun. And I'm curious how many women are on this ship. Abigail we've already identified. There's an unknown passenger. Which actually... Emily Jane Bird. I'm not sure the gender of these names. Okay, so there are multiple options here. It might be Emily. It might be Jane Bird. It might be an unknown person. Okay, so I can't be sure. This is probably my last body. I'm going to have to cut it off soon because I do have a meeting to get to. Oh, yeah, you don't have to take the long way. Come on. The body's right here. Okay, let's see who this is.
Move quick. You'll not take the last boss.
Paul, look out. Somebody was Paul. Somebody involved with this is Paul. Okay, this might be Paul. Because I'm thinking, okay, I thought the captain had shot somebody. But, okay, the captain is like, hey, stop it. But this guy, the guy who got shot by her, she was saying, Paul, look out, and then he gets stabbed. So is this Paul? This might be Paul, stabbed by whoever you are. And then we've got the other officers running. So this seems unrelated to the mutiny. Like, it seems like they just happen to happen in, like, close proximity. Okay, I'm going to say this is Paul. Who is Paul? Paul Moss? First mate steward? And he was stabbed. Killed sword. Killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. Okay, one more. Where is this remaining dead body? Oh, way down there? Way the heck down there. I don't think I can get there. Do I have to, like, look overboard? I don't know how to get to that body. I don't see any, like, stairs down or anything. Can I... Is there a way for me to get on the boat and look at him? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I need to go all the way back down into the hold. Oh, maybe so. Ah, that's where he is. Okay, back down here we go. I'll see if I can beat the weird cloud. Yes! Cloud, you're too slow. Come here. Come here. What, do I have to stay close to it? Oh, there it is. Hi, okay. There you are. Okay. Okay, one more body. By the way, I keep forgetting I need to hold the mouse button down to start that. I keep clicking it and then...
Put me down. Let go. Easy now. We're in a bad way. It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
He's got a French mate.
How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
Curse like that. Does that it for nothing?
Okay, so this guy, he's the hat guy. Okay, he's got a French mate. Oh, and this guy, still alive. Okay, so we've got this discussion that happened with these two guys, with him dying. They maybe were plotting a mutiny in the wake of his death. And that's when they were overheard by this guy? This might be the guy who was shooting the face off and then getting killed for his trouble. I'm not sure. Let's try to memorize what he looks like. So that's the guy, yeah, with his little ascot or something. And this guy has got a French mate. Okay, so there's a surgeon's mate, bosun's mate, who's from France. Bosun's mate is from France. This is Alfred Klestel. And I'm actually not sure how he was killed. He died from injuries previously. Like, we don't see his injuries, we just see his death. Golden says he bled out. Is that an option? I mean, no, I think that we need to figure out what happened to him first. But this is interesting, though. I feel like I am piecing together. Now I know who was in a room together. And who was nearby. So that does mean I could go back and maybe figure out a little bit more about what happened there. So yeah, a lot of people died in the escape. Or maybe disappeared. So yeah, we don't know what happened to the escapees. They might have gotten away. I suspect that's what we were saying, is that they got away, but I'm hesitating to commit to that. Okay, so this is the first guy that died. And then this guy was stabbed. This is Paul. He was stabbed by this guy. And then that same guy was shot by an attacker. This guy, who looks like he's also an officer, was shot by this. Oh, no, that is a different guy. It's not the guy who was coming up. In fact, this, I think, was the other guy in the room. Hold on. So this guy. Okay. I don't have time. I feel like there is definitely more I could deduce from this. But I have to go. So I will not. But this is actually making me want to come back. So yesterday I played Ukulele and said I would come back to it. Today I played Obra Dinn and said I would come back to it. I'm going to spend a little bit more time exploring this, probably between sessions. And then let's plan, at least initially, to come back. And I'll go through some of what I've learned, and then we'll see how much further we can take this. Anyway, I have to go, so end screen, all of that stuff. And whenever I do come back, that will go there. And I guess if you want to see my first attempt, maybe I'll stick that there. Presuming I remembered right and it exists.